Hi, I'm Megan Lewis and I'm the President of the Forster Tuncurry Business Chamber. We're a local business chamber on the Mid-North Coast. We have about 150 members. We've worked with businesses in this area for many, many years, and so we're looking to do that again at this time. In my day job though, I'm a mediator and I help people to have difficult conversations, and I help them when they're looking to have conversations also when times are tough. And right now we're in that time. And I've been approached by a number of business owners asking for some guidance about how do I talk to my staff at this time? How do I talk to my family? How do I know how to approach my communication when there's so much uncertainty? And so my goal is through this little video is to give you my top 3 tips on how you can do it. It's not going to cover all bases, it's not going to deal with all situations, but my hope is that it'll at least give you some framework to help you in your communication at this time where our communication makes a big difference. And if we keep the lines of communication open, I'm confident we will work out how to get through it and also be stronger. So tip number 1 that I want to share with you is be as clear as you can be in your communication. So people are looking for certainty right now, and it's really uncertain times, and as a business owner, you're looking for certainty too. But nobody has all of the answers right now, and that's because so many things are actually changing. And really, I think your staff will understand that you don't have all the answers now, and so any effort that you can make and commitment you can make to be straight with them will be appreciated by them. So tell them what you do know, tell them what you don't know, tell them what you're doing to get more information, and tell them how you're going to use that information to help you make your decisions. And also tell them how you're going to work with them to keep them up to date with any new information and any new decisions. And it's okay to be upfront with them that you're finding it difficult at this time as well. You understand that they might be finding it difficult, but what you're going to do is be really clear with them about where things are at and what you're going to be doing to support them as a business owner to the best of your ability. The second tip that I'd like to share with you is a really important one in terms of it will help you get through however long this is going to go for, which is to establish a system of how you're going to communicate and try and make that, or commit to making that, a consistent system. So anything you can do to support your staff at this time will make a big difference to you as a business owner and to them as your teammates. Because if you're in a position that you're seeing your staff every day, well then give them an update every day. Even if it's just, hey, we're still open, you're here, we're doing business, let's get into the day. At least letting them know that every day you're just going to check in with them. So that's a system in terms of you'll do it on a daily basis. Now it doesn't have to be long, it can be quick, keep it positive, but just let them know that that's your system for communicating with them. You'll be giving them a quick update, checking in with them at the start of every day. Now, if you've got a team who are working from home or a satellite office, the system might be that you're going to send a little email or that you're going to do a quick phone hookup. Again, it doesn't have to go for a long time, but just letting them know that they can expect that they'll be hearing from you at the start of every day, or if it's not every day, at the start of every week, or even if it's a Monday and a Wednesday and a Friday. And the third tip I really want to share with you is probably more about the long-term outcome of how you manage this process from a communication perspective. And that one is, to the very best of your ability, be fair in your decision making and be ready to meet each person where they're at. So every workplace is different, every team is different. And in your business, you might have a range of different employment arrangements. You'll have part-time, casual, full-time, and you'll have people who have just started and people who have probably been to your wedding. So it's really important. The first 2 tips I shared with you are more about how you're communicating now. This one is more about how your team will respond when we come out the other side. With the first 2 tips, they're more about the immediate impact of how you're communicating with your team at the time. The third one is really important though, because it's about how your team works together once this immediate crisis passes and we move into what's still to be confirmed as our new normal. So as a business owner, you're having to make really tough decisions right now. Who keeps their job, who doesn't keep their job, who has hours, who doesn't have hours, whether your business stays open or whether it doesn't. And it doesn't matter whether, I reckon we've all done MBAs or not. I don't know anybody who's really well equipped to make those sort of decisions as quickly as we need to make them right now. So the thing is though, we do need to make them. And the important part is that it's really important that you're fair about how you're making them and that you're fair in the data points that you're using for that. So it's important that those data points also are based on whatever your financials are, whatever your business model is, but it's also important that they're aligned with what your values are as an employer, what your values are as a business, and how you want your team to see you, and also how you want the broader community to see you, because we will get through this. So it's really important that you're fair in your decision making, and you're able to actually explain what you're referencing and how you're making those decisions. So they're my top 3 tips about communicating with your team at this time. Information is vital at this time, which means that communication is also critical. It's not an easy thing to do. As a business owner, you're under a lot of stress, and you'll have team members and family members who are also struggling a lot. My goal is with these 3 tips is to just give you a bit of a framework to help you right now. There will be many other conversations that you need to have. Some of them will be joyful ones, we've opened again. Others will be tough ones that, hey, we might have a very different business when we come back to whatever it is going to look like. The thing is that communication is what keeps us connected. I hope you found this helpful. We're here to help in any other way we can. If you've got ideas about information that you're looking for, or aspects of your business at this time that you'd like us to do a little video on, or that you want to put yourself forward, that we could come and have a chat with you about how you're dealing with the current situation.